Most people comparing an H-shaped Barndominium to a U-shaped Barndominium make the exact same mistake. They look at the builder's quote. They see that the H-shape costs more. Then they choose the U-shape and think they just saved thousands of dollars. But after digging through construction costs, utility performance, resale data, and long-term ownership numbers, I found something surprising. In some situations, the layout that looks cheaper today can actually cost a family tens of thousands of dollars more over the next 30 years. And the reason has nothing to do with construction costs. It comes down to one hidden factor that almost nobody calculates before they build. Today, we're comparing H-shape versus U-shape across 5 real-world categories: build cost, utility bills, outdoor living value, future flexibility, and resale potential. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which layout makes more financial sense for your family. And trust me, round 3 changes everything. Let's start with the obvious question. Which one costs less to build? The answer is simple. The U-shape wins. Both layouts are more expensive than a standard rectangle because they require additional corners, roof intersections, foundation perimeter, and drainage planning. But the H-shape adds even more complexity. Instead of one central courtyard area, you're essentially creating 2 separate outdoor zones connected by a central spine. That means more roof transitions, more exterior walls, more foundation perimeter, more engineering. Now, let's talk about something most buyers underestimate: utility bills. Every month, every year, for decades. Both layouts perform better than traditional rectangular homes because courtyards naturally improve airflow and create a more comfortable microclimate, but they don't perform exactly the same. The U-shape creates 1 protected courtyard. The H-shape creates 2. That allows air to move through the home more effectively, especially in warm climates. Think Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Georgia. When the weather is right, an H-shape can create a natural cross breeze running from one courtyard through the central spine into the second courtyard. That means less dependence on air conditioning, lower cooling costs, and better comfort. The savings won't make you rich, but over decades of ownership, they add up. So who wins round 2? The H-shape. Not by a landslide, but enough to even the score. And now we arrive at the category that completely changes this comparison, because the next category is the one almost nobody includes in their spreadsheet, and it's the reason some H-shaped homes end up delivering far more value than buyers ever expected. This is where everything changes. Let's imagine 2 families. Both build beautiful barndominiums. One chooses a U-shape. One chooses an H-shape. 5 years later, morning coffee, family dinners, birthday parties, watching the kids play, pool days, fire pit nights. Here's the problem. Most buyers only compare interior square footage. They completely ignore outdoor living value. The U-shape gives you 1 courtyard. The H-shape gives you 2. And that second courtyard creates possibilities that simply don't exist in most U-shaped designs. 1 courtyard can become the social zone. Pool, outdoor kitchen, dining area. The second can become the quiet zone. Garden, reading area, private retreat, guest courtyard. Suddenly, you're getting significantly more functional living space without building another 1,000 square feet of conditioned interior space. And that's where the math changes, because outdoor space is dramatically cheaper to create than indoor space, yet families often use it just as much. This is the hidden value almost nobody calculates. The H-shape starts looking expensive when you compare walls, but it starts looking surprisingly affordable when you compare lifestyle space. For me, this is the biggest category in the entire comparison, and it's why the H-shape takes the lead. Now, let's think about the future, because families change. Kids grow up, parents move in, guests stay longer. Work from home becomes permanent, and the layout that works today might not work 10 years from now. The U-shape offers excellent flexibility, but the H-shape has one major advantage: separation. Its wings feel more independent, more private, more adaptable. One wing can become a guest suite, a home office, a multi-generational living area, or even a future rental opportunity in the right market. The key point isn't rental income. The key point is options, and options create value. That's why the H-shape wins another round. Now, let's talk resale, because eventually every house becomes somebody else's house. In markets where buyers understand barndominiums, H-shaped layouts often attract more attention. Why? Because the benefits are visible. The privacy, the dual courtyards, the separation, the flexibility. Buyers immediately understand what makes it different. That doesn't mean every H-shape sells for dramatically more. Markets vary, but in informed markets, the H-shape often enjoys a noticeable advantage. So does that mean everyone should build an H-shaped barndominium? No. And that's the most important takeaway from this entire video. If your priority is minimizing upfront construction cost, the U-shape is still one of the smartest floor plans available today. It's beautiful, efficient, practical, and significantly easier on the budget. But if you can comfortably afford the premium, and you're planning to stay in the home long-term, the H-shape delivers advantages that continue paying dividends year after year. More privacy, more flexibility, more outdoor living value, better long-term potential. For short-term budgets, the U-shape wins. For long-term value, the H-shape wins. Now, I want to hear from you. If you had the land and the budget today, which one would you build? The U-shape or the H-shape? Drop your answer in the comments. And if this comparison helped you think about these layouts differently, hit subscribe. Because next week, we're comparing another floor plan that might completely change how you think about barndominium design.